3, 2, 1, go!
Hey everyone, how are you going? My name is Cody Lima and this is another episode of my first ever solo survival Minecraft series. Episode 22 in fact. Great to have you here. So we are here at our gold farm, which we made way back in episode 7, because finally the time has come to put the gold to good use. Some of you will already know where this is going, but for those of you that don't, yes, it's time for another Minecraft lesson with me, your host, Cody Lima. Today's lesson, piglin bartering. So you want to barter with a piglin, huh? Well, to barter with a piglin, you'll need 3 things. A gold ingot, gold armor of some kind, and a piglin. But you'll need to make sure you have the right kind of piglin. This is a zombie piglin. They're the ones who drop the gold nuggets when they die, but you can't trade with them, they're not interested. This is a piglin brute. You can identify them by their blue clothing and golden axe. They do not want to trade either, they just want to murder you. Now this is the piglin that we want. Sometimes they will carry a sword or a crossbow, and sometimes they will also have armor. Either way, they're happy to do a little trade for some gold. So piglins will trade a number of different things, as you can see. A number of different trades with different levels of probability. They actually became the new meta for speedrunners, trading with them to get the ender pearls needed for the end portal frame. So which of these trades am I most interested in? Well, honestly, mostly the nether bricks and the blackstone. And the gravel too. Much easier to AFK and get these drops than have to mine it all by hand. So here's the plan. We have a hole already in the roof over here, and we're going to set up a dropper to fire the gold down a tube to the piglins below to trade with. Annoyingly, I will have to craft all these gold nuggets into ingots before I can send them down. Funnily enough, Minecraft just announced the latest update and some of the features that will be coming, one of which is a crafter that will auto-craft using redstone power. So something like that will make farms like this way easier. You'll be able to just AFK at the top of the gold farm and the whole cycle will be automated. Which some people will say is overpowered, and I kind of agree. I never thought they would introduce automatic crafting into the game, but apparently it's going to happen. Anyway, I need to get the piglin area all set up, but before I can do that, I need to do some serious resource gathering. I thought I'd do something a little different and do a little voiceover on my resource gathering clips, just to have a little chat with you all. How's it going? I have to say, one of my biggest problems in Minecraft is coming up with these huge builds in creative mode and then realizing it's going to take me hours just to gather the stuff I need. Like for this build, I need over 100 stacks of blackstone, which I'm mining by hand. Ironically, once the trading hall is built, I'll get blackstone from trading with the piglins. I thought about building a temporary setup just to trade for some, but I only want to have it to do it once. I just pick the blocks that look good and pay the price for it later. Crafting all those comparators and repeaters is a huge pain too. Why do I keep doing this to myself? Anyway, enough complaining. While I was out collecting some raw gold, I found this desert village. Minecraft world generation is absolutely wild sometimes. I've been procrastinating, but I can't put it off any longer. I've got some fire resistance potions just in case, so I think it's time to get building. At this point of the build, I had a realization. This was taking a lot longer than I thought it would, and I wouldn't have time to edit any more time lapses. So I took some progress screenshots, which is what you're seeing now. And now it's time for the finished build. Now that it's built, I realize I probably didn't need to make it this big, but oh well, it's done now. Also, Endermen like to pick up blocks, and I found out the hard way that mud is one of the blocks they like to do that with, so I had to slab the entire roof to stop them from doing it. I forgot I had to do so much digging before I could even start the build too, but probably the most annoying part is getting the piglins into their new homes. Look at them though, so happy to be there.
They pretend to be happy, but they're dead inside. They're dead.
Anyway, now they're in, I need to get the gold dispenser hooked up at the top to start dropping some ingots down. Alright, it's ready to go. I've got plenty of gold, so I'm going to throw it in and hopefully it works. And it's working. Like I said earlier, I'll mainly use it for the blackstone, but there are other useful trades too. The farm works great, and I can cross it off the list. If I ever have to set up another piglin training farm, I'm gonna definitely keep it way more simple than this. So I said it's finished, which it technically is, but I still need to sort out the proper entrance because right now I'm just using this little hole in the roof to get in and out, and I can't keep doing that forever. So it's going to connect to the yellow tunnel, which we're in now. So once more, I'm going to have to do some digging before I can get to building. So here I go again. Okay, all dug out, and now to get the tunnel going. I have of course gone for an unnecessarily complicated resource draining design, but I think it looks so cool, so hopefully it's worth it. It's basically going to be this block palette, this order repeating over, and then a bit of different design on the drop tunnel up to the roof. I will be right back.
3 hours later.
And here it is. What do you think? I really like it. I've been wanting to use bamboo on something ever since it got added to the game, and finally found somewhere it fits in quite nicely. One problem though, I haven't finished this bit yet. I didn't quite have enough raw gold to finish the drop area, so I'm going to have to go and do a bunch more mining. By the way, if you're wondering how I don't take full damage, it's because under here there is powdered snow, which softens your fall. Don't ask me how the snow doesn't melt in the nether, the hottest place in Minecraft, because I have no idea. Anyway, that mining for the gold is going to have to wait. I know this episode is about 10 minutes long, but this has been absolute hours and hours of work, so I'm going to call it there. Next episode, I'm going to spend all of my time in the overworld. I've spent far too long in the nether the last couple of weeks. Thank you so much for watching. If you've made it this far, drop a like. If you're new, consider subscribing. I will see you next time in the daylight, hopefully. Goodbye!